Really, Callan? Followed a grand off and the company's rapid promotion. I never expected you to succumb quite so quickly.
I need a radio-controlled taxi.
You have a more than adequate vehicle pool as 'tis.
Yeah, but look, time and time again it happens. An operative wants to phone in. He can't find a phone, or he's found one, but it's busted, or there's some Burke trying to contact his bird in Cleethorpes.
Is that true?
No, but it could happen, couldn't it? And for want of a nail, the battle's lost.
Seems to me you're trying to buy the horse.
Yeah. Sir, I need an MCF.
Eh?
Mobile Communications Facility.
Mobile? Oh, not bad, Callan. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, had you expressed your request in that abysmal jargonese in the first place...
Well, do I get my taxi?
Well, I might be able to justify a mobile communications facility.
Good, good. Well, that leaves just one thing.
And if it costs as much as the last one, forget it.
I need a driver for the for the MCF.
Your people can drive, surely.
Well, I need someone on permanent assignment, and for that I'll also need your assistance.
With what?
And with the licensing authorities. I mean, it takes time, you see, to, you know, qualify, learn all the ropes, pass the test. I'll need a shortcut.
It's out of the question. Completely against policy to intervene in civil authorities. You know that very well.
I think in this particular case, you might find it justified. The driver and the taxi, we could kill two birds with one stone.
It's preposterous. I'm well aware of the circumstances, of course, but the whole idea is preposterous.
We are in a preposterous business, aren't we? You said yourself that Lonely knows enough about me to prove an embarrassment. I'll take full responsibility for him. Now, we either take him in, or we take him out. And that means right out. But you'll have to take me first.
Don't know what to say. Fellow appears to have an IQ of 2.5.
Well, he's a late developer.
So has a criminal record as long as you're armed. That puts it right out of court. They just won't give him a license.
Yes, you'll have to fix that too, won't you, sir?
Fahren Sie den Wagen nach der Straße weg. Dann sehen Sie nach, was los ist. Helfen Sie ihm. Verhaftung Sie ihn! Verhaftung Sie ihn!
You hurt me! You want to do that for?
In the cash.
You shouldn't do this. I'll report you to the police for this.
I've got a job for you, mate.
Oh, you stuff your job.
I said I've got a job for you. It is a very good job. It's a permanent job. Civil service job.
What sort of job is it?
Come round here, you'll find out. Over there. Read that. Aloud.
Read it.
Read it.
The Official Secrets Act 1911-1920. Published by Her Majesty's Stationery Office, Tempe.
All right, you can skip the rest. Go on to there.
1. The one's in brackets. If any person for any purpose
Prejudicial.
Thanks. To the safety or interest of the state. R. The R's in brackets as well.
A. That's A.
Oh, A. Ah. Approaches or is in the neighbourhood of or enters any prohibited place within the meaning of this act.
You forgot the section heading.
Penalties for spying. Mr. Callan.
Now, continue there.
Wrongful communication, etc. of information. 2. 1. If any person having in his possession or control any sketch, plan, model, article, note, document or information which relates to or is used in... What's all this mean?
You stopped. Did I tell you to stop, did I?
Look, I don't understand a bleeding word.
Sign that. Yeah.
14 years? I understand that bit.
Sign it.
Look, liable to imprisonment for up to 14 years.
Sign it.
I'm not signing nothing against me. 14 years.
Bloody sign it. Now then.
Look, what's all this mean, Mr. Callan?
It means, mate, you keep your trap shut, or I'll tear you apart.
Kitzlinger speaking. Room 36. Tell the commissioner to have a taxi waiting.
Thank you.
We assume, of course, that their telephone will be tapped, my mail intercepted, and I shall be followed.
There would be little point to our arrangements if we didn't come to that conclusion. You're satisfied with our end of the transaction?
Completely. Bristak was shot crossing the frontier 5 days ago.
Shot?
Wounded. He effected his escape.
Oh, good. My partner would not have liked it otherwise.
Yes, your partner. He is, of course, highly placed.
Highly placed. And anonymous.
Pity. One always thinks in terms of future business. Kitzlinger? Thank you. Your taxi, Miss Kessler.
Oh.
Put some elbow grease into it.
What about, Mr. Callan? I'm doing my best.
Your best? That's your best, is it? Listen, you've had this cab out once. It's scratched already. Do you know how much it cost? Do you know how much the taxpayers had to pay for this?
Yeah, I know. You told me they don't grow in trees.
Grow on them? You practically had it up one.
Well, I'm dead beat, ain't I? Every morning up flaming bike, looking for perishing streets that nobody's never going to want to go to.
Listen, mate, you've got an exam to pass, and you were going to pass it. Right. Here we go again. Now, you are in Davies Street. Keep polishing. You're in Davies Street, going towards Oxford Street. I'm a passenger, and I flag you down. I want to go to Ryder Street.
Ryder Street? Oh, that'd be up at Stoke Newington.
No, that'd be up be St James's Square.
Oh, that Ryder Street. God blimey, you walked that 5 minutes.
That's your answer, is it?
I mean, what do you want to take a taxi for?
I mean, that is your answer. You can walk it in 5 minutes. The examiner's going to love that, isn't he?
Well, I mean, trick question, isn't it?
It's not a bloody trick question, mate. It is pissing down outside. I am very wet and cold. I want to get to Ryder Street in the warm. Now, come on, stop messing me about.
Yeah, well, first of all, straight back down to Piccadilly.
You've just made a U-turn right in the middle of Davies Street.
Oh, no. I should go up Oxford Street, along Oxford Street, then nick down Wardour Street.
One way, the wrong way.
No, Berwick Street.
Have you had a row with Regent Street?
Oh, yes, the Tellarcox Regent Street.
It's marvellous, isn't it? There's 50 pence on that clock, and you've just turned in the right direction. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, mate, for you on that bike.
Oh, for God's sake, Mr. Callan, I've got blisters in my backside like spring onions already.
You do want the job, don't you?
Oh, I'm not sure I do.
What?
Well, you told me I was going to be working for the government. I thought you meant, something like the post office.
Control to MCF. Control to MCF.
There you are, see? It is, isn't it? Just like the post office. Polish. Yeah?
Is Charlie there, MCF?
Charlie speaking.
Will you pick up a fare at the corner of Richmond Terrace and Whitehall? Over.
The spot I've got. Who's the fare? Where do you want to go?
Drive around for 15 minutes, then we have an appointment.
Right, keep driving around. I'll tell you when to stop.
It's like sitting behind a smouldering rubbish tip.
He gets a bit nervous in traffic. So who's the appointment with?
Kitzlinger. You ever met him?
I never met him. I know who he is. He's a middleman, fixer.
A specialist fixer.
We don't use him much, do we?
As much as the KGB or the CIA, or the Shin Bet, or the BST, or the Nachrichtendienst.
Not exactly a recipe for survival, is it?
Spies because he's damn useful, also because he takes precautions. Quite sure you never met him?
Yeah, positive. I was involved in a job with him once, but no, I was at the embassy and keeping an eye on his contact, Eugene Roscoff.
Oh, Eugene Roscoff. We should have got shot of that one when Oleg blew the whistle.
What's Kitzlinger on about?
Dunno. Should be worth hearing. You see, in his own curious way, he's an honest broker.
I'll take your word for that.
Don't have to, he's in your files.
I didn't exactly get a chance to look him up, did I?
Yeah.
What do you mean an honest broker?
Well, just that. He has his own particular brand of business integrity. He doesn't act as middleman unless he's satisfied the goods are genuine. His only interest is 10% of the price.
What's he selling?
A list, gentlemen. 10 names, 10 agents. Their covers, locations, contacts. The usual details.
Are they all operating in the UK?
Well, no. They wouldn't be, you see. They are British agents.
Yes, I think we do see. Would it be naive of me to ask why your client should think that we'd be interested in purchasing information we already have?
Exceedingly. My client has instructed me to allow the British SIS first refusal.
And if we refuse?
There would be other interested parties.
KGB, for instance.
The Committee of State Security would be in the market. Excuse me. Dyspepsia. You don't suffer, Mr. Bishop.
I'm thinking of taking it up. These agents, what sphere of operations?
Ah, there you place me in some difficulty. If you were to draw a circle touching Tashkent, Helsinki, Potsdam, and Belgrade, I believe you would find them inside it.
Mr. Kitzlinger, I hope it's not your intention to hold some kind of Dutch auction.
That would be unethical business practice. No, I would not agree to it. Well, the price is the same to all prospective buyers. £100,000.
Blimey.
That is not an arbitrary figure, I assure you. We have arrived at it after giving full consideration to all market factors involved.
With respect, Mr. Kitzlinger, £10,000 apiece does seem rather excessive.
Gentlemen, you have my sympathy. My principal would accept no less, sir. To be truthful, no more could I. The overheads to be met from 10% are astronomical.
Expect us to buy blind?
Of necessity. Why, to tell you the names listed, you could warn them or pull them out. What then would there be left to sell?
Yes, I do take your point. Without wishing to sound too callous, I must say that some of our personnel in the East just aren't worth that much. Not to us. We do have large fish, of course, but there are shoals of small fry.
My client has assured me that they are all top quality.
Bender's opinion is always subjective. We could take a different view.
You're being unrealistic, with respect. I'm not just selling you a job lot of agents. I'm selling you the entire SIS operation in Eastern Europe.
We have more than 10 agents in Eastern Europe.
Precisely. And some of them, individually, are worth more than £10,000 each. Possibly more than the whole value. Can you possibly take the risk of not being on the list? Of course you can't. What then is your alternative? Dismantle the whole network? Even if you had time, think of the trouble and expense of reassembling it.
Have you seen this list?
You think I'd be so foolish? My pain threshold is very low, so I take precautions.
And how do you know it exists?
Originally, the list contained 11 names. The 11th name was Anton Bristak.
Oh, I see.
Your colleague doesn't. My client betrayed Bristak to the Volkspolizei.
Your client sounds a considerable bastard.
No. My client phoned Bristak, warning him 2 hours in advance. It was in the nature of a free sample of our wares. If you acquire them again, we'd be happy to oblige. The price will remain the same, but this time there will be no advance warning.
I don't think that'll be necessary, Mr. Kitzlinger. We are prepared to consider your offer.
Good. It's always a pleasure to do business with the SIS. Oh, one thing. I don't want to press you, but time is of the essence. You will appreciate that the goods are perishable.
How long?
Until the end of the week. Let me refill your glass, Mr. Callan.
How did he know my name?
He's in the business of knowing who people are.
Do you think he knows I'm Hunter?
It's possible, but unlikely due to the recent appointment. £100,000. Such a very short list.
Yeah. Short and curly. Do we pay it?
Don't see any alternative.
We've got just under a week to locate the source of his information. Quite obviously, it doesn't come from an agent in the field.
How so?
Need to know. An agent should only be supplied with such information as is essential in the course of his duties.
Almost textbook. Don't see what you're driving at.
Well, how many of our agents need to know the names of 10 other agents?
None, I should hope. Quite unnecessary security risk.
Exactly. Quite obviously, the leak is here in London.
Yes. Come. Be very high level for that sort of information. No. Rule that out.
Have you heard from your friend Kim Philby lately?
Callan, that was a gratuitously offensive remark.
Really? I thought it was quite restrained myself. I mean, I haven't even mentioned Dear Guy or Donald.
Very well, you've made your point.
I've got a week to prove it. Otherwise, Kitzlinger will be on to friend Eugene Ruskov at the Russian embassy.
Kitzlinger? His regard? Has he said anything else? Ah, yes, the serial number. When should I use it? I see. Where should it take me? Back to where I started. And where should it take me?
Right back to where you started.
Well, where'd he lose you?
Well, he took a taxi from his hotel. I followed in the car. The cab dropped him at Baker Street, and by the time I parked and got inside, well, he had a lot of platforms to choose from.
Yes.
Who was he meeting?
Well, if you had been a little more nimble on your feet, lad, you wouldn't have to ask that question, would you?
The serial number is 64692.
Where's Eugene?
Connected with me instead.
Third time round. The scenery's beginning to bore me.
I wouldn't say that. It does change. Yes, it does change. That is to say, if you were to take a look at your fellow passengers and find one who made the round trip with you, then you might reasonably assume that you were being followed. That he or she was doing the following.
Yes. I was expecting to meet Eugene.
That wouldn't be too easy. There isn't an interchange station on this line for the Moscow Metro.
He's been recalled.
A routine report. He's left me to handle his affairs. I understand you have something for sale.
What makes you think that?
You wouldn't be on this train if you hadn't. Nor would you be holding long conversations with the SIS. They watch us, we watch them.
They have first refusal on a piece of property.
Perhaps we could better their price.
£100,000.
It's a lot.
Small sums are undignified.
And the goods?
The names of the top SIS men in Eastern Europe.
How would you want the money paid?
Bankers draft, credit transfer, cash, so long as it's paid into certain accounts, at a certain time, into a certain Zurich bank. 10,000 into my account, £90,000 into a numbered one.
We could be interested.
At the moment, I am not.
Did you pump him about the sources of his information?
Yes, he was uncommunicative.
And he would be. It's nice, isn't it?
It's very pretty.
Still, he thinks you're a KGB contact. That means if he sells, either way he sells to us.
Thanks. You sound very pleased with yourself, David.
I think it'll work.
So you're in the hot seat now. Dangerous job.
Yeah. Doesn't do to turn your back.
You should know.
Shouldn't I just? Still, that's in the past, isn't it?
Is it?
It better be.
Anything you say, David.
Hunter.
Not sir.
If you like.
Why did you bring me back from Washington?
I need good men. You're a good man. That's your job. Sorry I've deprived you of your cushy number, Toby.
I don't apologize. The Washington thing was beginning to bore me anyway.
No opportunity for your real talents.
Not much. Friendly territory and all that.
Cramped your style, did it?
Well, backtracking the CIA isn't exactly a choice assignment. But actually, David, you didn't make any decisions for me. I'd already applied for transfer.
Really? Home posting?
Well, the prospects look so good.
Which department?
This one.
I've always got room for a good man in the field. Not much opportunities for promotion, though.
Oh, well, I'll make my own opportunities.
Really? Where do you think they'll take you? You are bloody welcome, mate. That's what I always liked about you. You don't dodge around, do you? Come right out with it.
Oh, but it's best to be frank.
Oh, yes, please. Let's do be frank.
Well, I started to consider my transfer when I heard you'd been appointed hunter. You see, David, your face doesn't quite fit.
Thank you.
Oh, it's no offense. It's just that some people are born to be...
Other ranks?
Well, you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Well, let me put it this way. You, fail to inspire confidence. This Kitzlinger business, for instance, all he has to do is make one phone call to the embassy.
He won't. He's no reason.
We might find a reason. Now, if I were handling it...
But you are not handling it, Toby, are you? I am. So we will do it my way, won't we? I'll tell you exactly what I told Cross. I can lean very hard. Don't push me.
Cross is the type to be impressed.
Another face that doesn't fit?
No, first impression, neurotic boy.
You seen your file?
No, seen yours.
Toby, you and I have no reason to like each other. But you are working for me now. And I'm willing to bury the hatchet. But just don't repeat history, son. Don't you bury it in my back.
Oh, you any thoughts on Kitzlinger's sources?
Yes, I've got some. There aren't many people around with access to the kind of information he's selling.
No. Well, good night, Hunter.
Liz, come in here then. Liz, what kind of files do we carry on our senior men?
I'll find out for you, sir. Which files would you require?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I've got a list for you. There.
Right, sir.
Oh, Liz, I want to see my own file, please. What's the matter?
I'm sorry, sir, but your file has been removed from records.
Kitzlinger? No, you have the wrong number. This is extension 36. No trouble at all. Reception? Tell the commissioner to have a taxi waiting in 20 minutes.
Who did you report to on our side?
Dead letterboxes.
Have you got any theories as to who blew the whistle on you?
No. When the phone rang...
Oh, yes, tell me more about the phone call.
There was a woman at the other end. She said to me, Mr. Bristack, listen to me carefully. I will not repeat what I have to say.
Just like that?
Exactly like that. Then she said that Kitzlinger had a message for me. I asked her who Kitzlinger was. She said that he would contact me in London. Then she gave me the message.
Get out of town.
In rather more detail. She said that she knew who I was and what I was doing. Quoted some background facts, where I was trained, what section I was with. And then she announced that she would be making a similar phone call to the Volpo in 2 hours.
And you've no idea who she was?
No. But I'd know her voice again.
Where to, Governor?
The London Reference Library.
Hey? Oh, yes, yeah.
You do know where it is?
Of course I know. It's my job to know.
Lonely, you picked up that fare yet?
Yes?
Destination?
London Reference Library.
I'll call you back. Yes, Liz?
To cross on 1 for you, sir.
Put him through. Cross? Listen, London Reference Library. I want you to get over there. Kitzlinger's on his way there. Now, if he meets anybody, I want you to tail them. Yeah, that's all. Just a tailing job, and that's all. Yeah, I know it is. I'm going to try and buy you some time. Right, Lonely.
Yeah?
Report your position.
I'm in the Strand, just coming up at Charing Cross.
Right, get yourself lost.
What?
You failed the exam. Get yourself lost.
You stupid, stinking little taxicab driver.
Oh, give us a chance, Governor. I'm new, you see.
3 times you've taken me to the wrong place. 3 times!
Yeah, but we're all right now. Oh, yeah, I think I've got it this time. Yeah. See? Tell you what, forget the tip. Well, I got lost, you know?
No, I couldn't swear he didn't meet anyone, but if he did, I wasn't there when it happened.
Where was he when you saw him?
Coming out of the biography section.
Perhaps he's using the place as a dead letterbox.
Well, we can't tear every book in the library apart, can we?
For a start, there isn't time. What are you going to do now?
I am going to sit here. You are going to panic him.
I've considered your offer.
You mean the SIS have refused your own?
I mean, I'm prepared to do business.
Well, we've had second thoughts. We have thought, for instance, that we should deal only with principals, buy direct from source.
You don't know the source.
That's what's troubling us. We have no guarantee of quality.
Sources. Everyone wants sources. Whatever happened to business confidence and trust?
Come. Obviously, the SIS have similar doubts, or you wouldn't be here now.
But you must know about Bristack. That's a guarantee.
Well, you know that he escaped after some woman gave out people a tip off a woman. That in itself is significant.
Please, not jealousy. Don't tell me that your organization is dealing in the coinage of facile romanticism.
Sex has been known to intrude itself into a Leninist Marxist context. I'll look up the reference.
I will not name my source.
Oh, well, no choice. Simply wait for your source to contact us. Cut out the middleman.
Wait. The ultimate source? No, I don't know. I really don't.
But the woman, you do know who she is, don't you? Oh, come on, Kitzlinger. You're not thinking logically. She hired you to approach the British because she didn't want her identity revealed. But the same problem doesn't apply to us, now does it?
No.
So who is she?
Kessler?
Myra Kessler.
Well, get on to it.
I have.
Alice?
Thank you.
It's all yours. A numbered file?
Yes.
Whose?
I have no idea.
Cross, you and I both know it takes 2 signatures to remove a file from records. If yours was one of the signatures, then you also know whose it was, so I'll ask you again.
Oh, why don't you ask Hunter? He sent for it. If he wants you to know, I'm sure he'll tell you.
You know, I really enjoy pulling rank.
You may outrank me, but I don't think you outrank him.
True, but we live in a changing world. And if things change as they might, you could be a cross I wouldn't bear.
Kitzlinger?
Is that extension 428?
No, you have the wrong number. This is extension 36.
Oh, I'm sorry to have troubled you.
No trouble at all.
Could be her. Not really enough to go on.
The export of these commodities comprised less than 3.2% of the total volume, but the significance can only be appreciated, make that assessed, in terms of the general trade pattern, full stop.
It's her. I'm positive. What's she doing?
Well, it's nothing of any importance. It's classified, but it's not highly secret.
She's dictating it.
Yeah. Original's in Polish. She's translating from the original. After all, that's what she was, translator with the Economic Intelligence Unit.
Was?
Yeah, it was. Disappeared about 3 weeks ago. Left her job and all known addresses. Her name's Kessler, Myra Kessler. Mean anything?
No. Does she have access to classified files?
No, not officially. This first one I played you was a telephone conversation you had with Kitzlinger. Listen again.
Kitzlinger?
Is that extension 428?
No, you have the wrong number. This is extension 36.
Oh, I'm sorry to have troubled you.
No trouble at all.
Something alarmed her. I don't know what it was. Liz, I want you to get through to Kitzlinger's hotel. Find out who's in room 428.
Miss?
Yes?
Anything? Nothing but the busy munching of bookworms' jaws, unless you're interested in the fact that Napoleon had an overactive pituitary gland.
Hunter sent me. The hotel switchboard says there's no such extension number as 428. The phone call she made to Kitzlinger, she passed a message. 428. A catalog number.
Here we are, 428. Thomas Cranmer, an appreciation. Nothing. 7 out of 10 for a good thought.
Pity.
Oh, just a moment. Go to the top of the class. Hold that. Oh, come on. Damn, it's enciphered.
Hunter thought it might be.
Oh, clever little Hunter. What else did he think?
There's a photocopying machine upstairs.
Right. I've got the message. If Kitzlinger doesn't get this one, his nose might start to twitch. Let's go.
Code room, quick. Bristack, keeping an eye on things, is he?
Yes. What do you want me to say to Kitzlinger? I'm seeing him tonight. He'll be after a quick sale.
Right, you agree to it. And you string him along as possible. That code should be broken today. And if it is a list of our agents, we'll need 3 more days to get him out.
Poor chap. Ending up with nothing to sell, he will be disappointed.
I hope so. Unbreakable? God, I might have known it. Yes, all right, let me have it back.
A once-only code?
Once only. No pattern, no recurring combinations, a bloody once only, unbreakable.
Not such a clever little hunter.
What did you say?
Just wondering what you're going to do now. Whatever it is, I bet it costs you £100,000. Miss Kirsten, I presume. I'd be very grateful if you didn't break her jaw. She has things to tell us.
I owed her that for a bullet in the shoulder.
No, no, no. Come on, hold that. Let's go back to your place, shall we?
If my information is correct, you've acted not only with complete irresponsibility, but also in a manner that completely exceeds your authority.
Well, I think I'm the best judge of that.
You are not authorized to break off negotiations with Kitzlinger. Good God, man! You put our agents at terrible risk.
I think the risk is justified. I'm trying to get to the bottom of his bloody information.
I think I should tell you, Callan, that I've spoken to higher authority. Has been agreed that we should purchase the list from Kitzlinger.
Well, I don't know what to say, except perhaps congratulations.
Well, why don't we save time, Miss Kessler? Why don't you just tell me where it is?
But I don't know what you're looking for.
The key to the code. Now, we know it's a once only, but what is it? A page from the Bible? The telephone directory? It is a book of some sort, isn't it? They usually are.
There is nothing here. I'll get it out of her.
Oh, restrain yourself, Bristack. You can flare with a rhino whip for all I care, but not just yet.
Oh, look, could I have a glass of water, please?
Yes. Yes, of course you can have a glass of water. Oh. Would you care for something a little stronger?
No, just water.
Your choice. I'm sure you're right. Not before sundown, as they say. And we won't take that long.
Thank you.
Feeling better?
Yes.
Good. Stand up.
Why?
Because I've asked you nicely. Now let's start again, shall we? Of course, it needn't be a book. It could be a slip of paper. Something easily concealed. Concealed about the person, perhaps. Let's find out, shall we?
I'm sorry. I don't understand you.
Oh, yes, you do. You start with your shoes, and I'll tell you when to stop.
No!
Well, I'm afraid I can't offer you a musical accompaniment. But we can give you assistance, should you require it.
No, all right. All right, it's a book. It's in the suitcase under the bed.
Good heavens. You're minding these for a friend? An insomniac friend? War and Peace. How apposite. Which page is it?
I will splash his brains across the wall.
For God's sake, Miss, don't do anything fancy. She can do it.
Now, where did that come from?
Perhaps you should have searched my person. Over there. Over there. Now turn around, both of you. Turn around and sit on the floor. Now take off your jackets. I'm afraid I can't offer you a musical accompaniment. Now put your hands behind your head. Oh, Mr. Mears, your gun. With your left hand. Slide it across the floor to me. Thank you.
I was watching you empty the suitcase.
You bloody idiot.
All right. Turn around. Turn round. No, it's not quite sundown. But I'm sure an early night would do you both good. Drink up. Come along now, come along now. Schnell.
Cheers. Oh, thanks, Liz. How long was I out?
6 hours. You would still be out if Lonely hadn't decided to go up and see what was keeping you.
Where's Bristack?
He's still sleeping it off.
Is Callan around?
No, but he does want a word when he gets back.
I bet he does.
£100,000 paid into 2 separate bank accounts as requested. Satisfied?
£100,000, thanks. It's always a pleasure to do business with the SIS.
We haven't done business yet.
True. The code is contained in War and Peace, the first 6 paragraphs of Chapter 3.
Mr. Kitzlinger, I have to ask you a favour.
Oh, filthy word. It has no place in the vocabulary of commerce.
Yes, we have a breach of security. We naturally want it plugged. Who was Myra Kessler working with?
And she never told me, and I didn't press her. Not once I was satisfied that the source was good.
I could take you in and make sure if you're telling the truth.
If I'm not in Zurich by midday tomorrow, I have associates who will pass a duplicate list to the KGB.
Have you?
Can you take the risk I have not?
You know damn well I can't.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh, you haven't, Miss Kessler.
Yes? You what? Yeah, right. Bishop.
Problems?
Kitzlinger's list. We don't know any of them.
Heathrow Airport, cabby.
Right, you know where to go. Get moving.
Just for the avoidance of doubt, am I in the hands of the SIS or the KGB?
Does it matter?
To me, yes. I wish to know which higher authority were reducing you both to the status of filing clerks after I've made my complaint.
You'll meet our higher authority in time. Meanwhile, you're on your way to the Mindbenders.
Callan, this is folly. I've told you about the duplicate list.
Yes, yes. Your friends are going to pass it on to the KGB.
Bishop will be furious.
Bishop will have other things to worry about.
But you'll never pull out your agents in 12 hours. You're sentencing them to death. The KGB will roll them up.
That'll be interesting, considering they don't exist. Those agents don't exist. We don't know one single name on your list.
But they must exist. Surely you don't believe...
Mr. Callan!
It was a backfire. Move!
Like hell it was. You croaked him!
Will you bloody move?
It's a lot like the post office, this, isn't it? I'm not driving down the streets with a stiff in the back seat.
Move!
He was reaching for a gun.
He wasn't reaching for a gun. He was reaching for these. They're his heartburn pills. You really doused the flames, didn't you? You're a bloody psychopath. You haven't changed, Toby, have you? You just haven't changed.
It's too bad, Miss Kessler. It really is too bad.
Well, it's only money.
Quite. An awful lot of only money. Did Kitzlinger know the names in the list were completely fictitious?
No. I approached him. I established my connection with the SIS, and then I told him that I was representing someone very high in the organization.
Let me introduce Miss Mara Kessler. Already met Mr. Mears, I believe.
Yes, it wasn't a pleasure.
When do we pick her up?
Cross picked her up at the airport. You're trying to contact Bristack.
Bristack?
A Confederate. Seems to have disappeared. Cross is waiting at the airport to see if he shows up. He booked 2 seats on the night flight to Zurich.
Bristack got shot coming out.
Best laid plans rarely include flat batteries, so it's obvious, isn't it? He prepared a bogus list of agents and then betrayed himself to make it appear genuine.
Right, where is he? I want a straight answer out of you, because I'm in no mood, darling, for
Really,
anything else.
Callan?
Where is he? It could get very rough. Where is Bristack? Yes. When? No, I mean, what time? All right, forget it. Come back. That was cross.
Found Bristack?
No, and he won't. Not at Heathrow, because friend Bristack caught an earlier flight.
Well, you surely don't expect me to believe that.
No, not at first. None of us like to feel we've been conned, do we? Least of all me, darling. But that's exactly what Bristack's done. You see, first of all, he played the 3-card trick on us. Then he left Kitzlinger carrying the can. Now he's dumped you.
No, that's not true.
Isn't it? I bet you don't even know which bank he kept the money in. Do you? Well, do you?
No. You see, Kitzlinger was supposed to leave the name and the account number in the book. That's what I went back to the library for.
Yes, we know exactly who took it, don't we? Right. Where is he? And don't you tell me Zurich, darling, because we know that already.
He made a booking at the Pension St. Gallen.
In what name?
Weiss, Carl Weiss. Mr. and Mrs.
And then where? And come on. I mean, you weren't going to hang around the hotel, were you, after you got the money?
Well, he said something about going on to Portugal, but I don't know how much to believe anymore.
Liz, I want you to contact Lippert in Zurich and tell him to check on a hotel, a Pension St. Gallen, name of Mr. Weiss, for what it's worth.
Well, that's the last place he'll be.
Exactly. So you're going over to find him, aren't you? I mean, he's really got something to sell now, hasn't he, Toby? And when you find him, you tail him. And you move him onto a NATO patch, and when he's there, you grab him. And you bring him back. I don't care what condition he's in, Toby, but I want him back.
I think she's told us all she knows.
I'll take her out.
I do have one question myself, Callan.
What?
Why did you ask records for a sight of my file?
Oh, it was, nothing important. It was just routine.
Glad to hear it. You seem so obsessive about the possibility of a high-level leak. It just occurred to me that I might be suspect.
You are high level, aren't you? You did go on a bit about paying him the money. But no, honestly, I can say that it didn't cross my mind.
Knickers, Callan. I'll tell you something else. If you'd let Kitzlinger sell the KGB that list, they'd be down 100,000.
So take it out of my wages.
You know, you really are a very bad hunter.
Yes.
You'll have to do much better in your first big job.
Charlie speaking.